Welcome to the fourth video in this series Python for Twins, and this is where we stopped last week, and we will continue from here. We have the coordinates of points 1 to 9, and so our task today is to draw a house. So I will launch idle. And please, it's important you understand everything we do is based on the Cartesian coordinate system. So this is the Cartesian coordinate system. If you don't understand it, review it until you understand it because everything is based on this. The canvas area, once again, is 400 by 400. So I will open the template file from last time. Maximize it. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to create a call it house, and then save. Now, let's quickly look at the code. It starts drawing at minus 110, 60. If you look at the code, that is the position of point 1. So it goes this way, and that's how this code is drawn. So you lift up the pen, you set the position to minus 110, 60, you place the pen down, and then you continue drawing with a series of set positions. So let me copy and paste this. Okay, so we save that. So we run it. Good. Now, we need to add the other features that will make this a house. So we go to the next slide, a window and a door. So to add the left window, this is the code for it. Notice that we lift up the pen, we move to the position minus 80, 20, and then we place the pen down, we move forward by 30, and then we draw a square. So when we run it to confirm, so we draw the right window. So we draw the right window with the code, and the code appears. Okay, good. So let's look at some code, and then before we move on, we can place this side by side. So the first thing you have to look is how are we determining this point? Minus 80 is you start with the horizontal component. So this is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. This is -80 because each box is 10 pixels. So 10 times 8 is 80. And this is 1, 2. So that is 20. So this is -80, 20. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how we get this position of 50, 20 to draw. Like I said, it uses the Cartesian coordinate system. Once you understand it, the rest is easy. So let's add the door. So we run it now. And with that, I'm more or less done with the house. So we're going to look at a milestone. Every 4 weeks, we reach what we call a milestone project on this part. And that means that you see something that you have to complete. We don't have to follow it weekly, but we have to complete it at your own pacing and timing. So we're going to create a copy of template.py and then rename it to plotter.py. So come here, Control C, Control V, plotter. So what we're going to do with plotter.py is we're going to write the name of a person. So we can close this. So we're going to write the word toy. So for T, we copy and paste. You can close this. So let's look at it. You set the pen size to 10. You lift up the pen. You move it to a position -60, 45. You place the pen down. You move forward by 30. You lift up the pen. You set the position to -45, 45. You place the pen down and you set its heading to 270, and then you move forward by 40 pixels. When you run it, we should have a T. We can always slow it down to see how it's moving. But basically, okay, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. This would be total delay. Total delay. So look at the way it goes carefully, and then you understand it. So the first thing it does, moves to the position -60, which is -60, 45. You place the pen down and it moves forward. Then it comes back and it draws the total. So these two can be separated from the rest of the code. So we come to O. To draw O, the same thing you do, you lift up the pen, you set its heading to 0. Now, concerning heading, the way headings work, I'll just quickly share my screen. Whiteboard. The way headings work, this is 0, this is 90, this is 180, and down is 270. So when you run this now, when you run it, okay, turns, it draws, it moves to draw the O, turns, draws. Okay, so the last one will be to draw the Y. Pardon me for that. So we draw the Y. So we draw the Y. So if you look at the positions it's taking, it's basically just following the code accordingly. So if you don't understand anything, just slow it down, look at the Cartesian coordinate system, and then work from there. It's not hard. It just requires you to apply yourself. And with that, we've written the word toy. So with that, we've come to the end of today's class. Thank you very much for watching.